Uh-oh.
Finding public adjusters right now.
I'm still getting Christmas tips.
Stimulating talk. I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. Today's fluctuating interest rates can leave you with unexpected higher mortgage
God, you're gonna be late to your own
Quicken
funeral.
Loans, we've created a new way to protect.
All right, everybody, let's slide sideways on the ice here. Whee! All right, everybody, let's slide sideways on the ice here. Whee! Whoa. Whoa, icy stuff.
With the new WDLJ mobile app. Download it today from the
Thank you for the high beam. It's so nice of you. That's Ann's new truck, Dakota V8 automatic, and the truck has, I think she got it with like 56,000 miles on it or something. Literally the little old man's pickup. And she got this to replace her money pit, which was a Chevy Cobalt. She's gone through in a year, master cylinder, a brake booster, the ABS traction control module once, the ABS pump went, the electric steering pump went. That car was nothing but a money pit, which sadly, that's what the Cobalt is. She finally got rid of the Cobalt and she got this truck and it has nothing wrong with it. It is perfect. So I'm happy for her. She finally got something that's going to run, hopefully, for a long time. So Ann's truck was here because she had taken a fall up in. She landed on her hand and broke her hand in a couple places. She's okay. She'll be fine. They put a cast on it.
My hood's open.
Speed limit's 45, old geezer.
in this to race. Authorities have identified
What's the matter? No parking spaces?
African American. One 20-year-old Eric Black Jr. is in custody, charged with capital murder. CBS News correspondent Steve Futterman says one film in particular.
Yeah, there's a website on the .gov, federal website, that I can't remember where it's found. I would just go on Savings Bonds website, and it'll probably pop.
I would love to delve deeper into that. Okay, where would you go?
Left on red.
I prefer Canada. Canada
Good job,
does not want
Projo.
America. Somewhere else.
I wonder if that person on the porch is smoking a bowl.
Willingness to solve the problem. An tagging analogy while looking back at his life and work according to Hollywood. We can make it. We can turn this ship in a way we want to go, man. Tag, you're in. And they just go through all the different Twitter responses saying, what are you talking about? Hashtag who's it?
32.
2 horses were rescued after their trailer was involved in a crash in Waterford yesterday. Officials responded to the accident on the I-395 Route 32 connector and found the trailer was overturned and perched over an embankment. Crews worked to stabilize it as multiple veterinarians from the area responded to the scene. Both horses were successfully rescued and no people were hurt during the incident.
Because if Department of Homeland Security shows that that has been the case for a number of years, the court will say, well, why is it that you... Because I believe that you have the pro-wall people who
See your gas cap just chilling there?
and they realize...
Some 3/4 of U.S. taxpayers are due refunds this year. The IRS says it's recalling furloughed employees to process 2018 returns. They'll probably work with no pay. Deborah?
It's a great day to be a Clemson fan.
It was so, every single day it was something. I mean, I was surprised it didn't turn into like airborne. And I'm like, instead of,
Oh my
don't
God.
foster good, they don't foster good environments to help elevate other women. They don't. And they would not allow him to take any time off. And later it was so odd because I'd seen them on social media talking about how men need to have mandatory maternity. MyPillow.com, promo code Dana.
Wow.
The Leader Store, 233, 259 Central Avenue on the Greenville.
Just cut off the caliber, why don't you?
1910 is excited about the grand opening of their leather gallery.
Top grain leather on all stationary leather pieces, and all recliner pieces also come standard power operated.
Leader Furniture won't mention the brand names in our ads because their opening prices are so low, they don't want to embarrass the competition.
In
They're
fact,
vassals on their plantation, is what it comes down to. It's in essence the opposite of compassion. It's a new form of slavery. So there are other stories, and I can give you them. Let's see. Gavin Newsom to take steps to provide health care coverage to illegal aliens who are young. In other words, they call them undocumented, but that's a new phrase that's been used for a while. New York City Mayor, the communist de Blasio, guarantees health care for all.
an historic surprise announcement. Who's going to pay for it?
Whoa!
Nobody knows. Wealthy Democratic donor.
You couldn't wait a few seconds.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't think I could read this. Black male in his 50s was found at 1 a.m. in circumstances similar to the July 2017 death of a 26-year-old black male. Mr. Buck, who was a big Democrat donor, seen with Hillary Clinton and others.
Retirement savers. The use of the U.S. dollar is declining around the globe. And so is your IRA's liquidity and purchasing power.
Now, breaking news from 94.9 News Now.
Good afternoon, I'm Al Cannon. The statewide 911 service was experiencing an outage at around 2 o'clock this morning. The service has been restored. Emergency dispatchers advised people to use local routine emergency numbers while the system was down. Norwich police continue to investigate a shooting of a 22-year-old man. The victim sustained a non-life-threatening gunshot wound to his chest and told police that he'd been shot while driving his vehicle on Asylum Street. Police say a male suspect has been identified and an arrest is on the way. The Corps of
found dead. And Mr. Buck, a big donor to Hillary Clinton, and other big Democrat socialists, is now a suspect. Not a suspect. Mr. Buck's attorney, Seymour Amster, told reporters the latest individual, Laurel Avenue residence. Now they're blaming the guy who was killed for being high before he got there. Letitia Nixon, the 65-year-old mother of one of the men, Mr. Moore, claims that men arrive at the house to take part in the white man's sexual fantasies. And I'm quoting her now. If this is offensive to you, then blame someone else. Don't blame me. I'm just giving you the news that you're not done yet. She said later in the summer of 2017, he hits them up with meth. The more meth that they smoke and inject, the more money that he gives them. It seems like everyone is turning a blind eye because my son was a gay black man and Ed Buck is a wealthy white politician. Sheila Jackson Lee, who was recently on a tear about the tragic death of a 7-year-old.
It would be the kind of thing that lends itself to thinking. If this description came in however way from a frightened car full of young girls, baby girls.
It's 2:48. Is the president up yet? We'll repeat this later.
Senior Living Advisors is a place for mom partner with thousands of families every month, listening and offering local knowledge and advice to help find the best senior living communities across the country. And it's a free service. Here's the number.
All the place for mom.
State police investigating investigating a robbery in Deep River that happened last night. According to police, police responded to a call at 6:30 to the area of Main Street for reports of a suspicious incident. When the officers arrived on scene, they say the victim, complainant, reported being robbed by 3 individuals.
And we'll tell you about one airline that's encouraging you to tip a flight attendant.
And then return them to their upright position.
My thing is, wait a minute, whole place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments. You feel like there is no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you.
That's pretty damn fast, because I'm speeding.
The entire amount you owe. 10 years, Total Financial Freedom has helped thousands. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, too. Get a filing system in order to organize receipts, tax forms, and charitable
You know, you can pass me if you want.
In order to organize receipts, tax forms, and charitable contributions. Once you've got everything in one place,
Filing your return will be a breeze. Tax representation. Do you owe more than $10,000 in taxes to the IRS? There are programs that can reduce or eliminate your debt now. Call tax representation at 800-556-7089 for more information. It's time to join the millions of people that need happy with Zoom video conferencing. Zoom gives you flawless video, crystal clear audio, and instant sharing across any mobile, tablet, or desktop device. But the best thing about Zoom? It just works. So ditch the distractions. Join the movement and meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Visit zoom.us to set up your free account today. That's zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
It's Red Eye Radio. Gary McNamara and Eric Harley talk about everything from now. It's Red Eye Radio. Gary McNamara.
Thank you.
And Eric Harley talk about everything from politics to social issues and news of the day. Whether you're up late or you're just starting your day, welcome to the show.
Of the United States. The National Review editorial board gets this basically right. They say, put your headlights on.
Hullabaloo surrounding Congressman Steve King, who has to go at this point, congressman from Iowa. We'll talk about that in just 1 second. First, let's talk about how you keep your online security and privacy safe. As a public figure, I am constantly worried about being hacked or spied on. I don't want my emails compromised or my credit card number or online banking password stolen, but that happens to hundreds of millions of people every year, so how can you protect yourself? Well, the company I trust to defend my online security and privacy